you to smile. Want to act like we're going to take a selfie? Okay, Gemma. Smile! Smile into the camera! You are my daughter. Mwah! Hey guys, today's video is how to get this orange smoky eye. Orange is so hot right now, and it also happens to be one of my favorite colors, and I wear this eye all of the time because it is so easy. I'm a mom, I don't have a ton of time to get ready in the mornings, and I think that's something a lot of women can relate to, is we all want to look like we went to all this effort to get ready and be glamorous, but really we've got 5 minutes. This look is so easy to achieve. It's very on trend with the orange craze that's going on right now, but very wearable. It's going to look good on any eye color. And I think I don't really have anything else to say, so if you want to learn how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, to start off, I'm going to prime my face using the Palladio Herbal Eyeshadow Primer that I talked about in my drugstore favorites. And I'm just going to press this onto my face, starting in the middle and working my way out. For foundation, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is my favorite foundation of all time. If you have oily skin, you need this in your life. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to apply it with a... Oh, please don't be broken. Anyways, Estee Lauder Double Wear, I'm applying it with a beauty blender. And yes, I'm very aware that this is darker than my face, but my face is so pale. I usually embrace it in the wintertime, but in the summertime I fake tan my body, so I want my face to match my body. And then for concealer, I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear in NW20. If this whole like foundation and concealer thing is just throwing you off, I am going to start a beauty basics series where I'm going to do the basics like highlighting and contouring, basic eyebrows, eyeliner, the whole shebang. So don't panic. Now moving on to my favorite part, eyebrows. I am obsessed with eyebrows, finding like the perfect shape and trying out different colors and shapes and sizes. And my favorite product to use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in soft brown. And I'm not going to show you in detail how to do this because again, I am coming out with those basics videos and this will totally be one of them. You know that song, You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile? They meant to say eyebrows. Next, I'm going to prime my eyes using the Palladio Herbal Eyeshadow Primer. And I just apply this from inner corner to outer corner and then rub it from my lash line all the way up under my eyebrow. Now I'm going to wait for that to dry just a little bit, and I'm going to zoom you in way closer than you ever wanted to be to my face so you can see exactly what I'm doing on my eyes. Boom! Told you, closer than you ever really wanted to be to anyone's face. Now we're starting on the eyes, which is the whole point of this tutorial, and I'm going to try and explain it for those girls out there that are like, oh, I know nothing about makeup, like where do I even start? I am going to come out with a basic eye video as well, so if this is overwhelming, come back next week and that will be here, I promise. Okay, so first thing you want to do in almost any makeup look is apply a transition shade. A transition shade goes right in your crease, a little bit up onto your brow bone, and a little bit on your lid to help everything blend together so there's no harsh lines, so it looks a little bit more natural. I like to pick a transition shade that's 2 to 3 shades darker than my skin tone, so I'm going to go in with MAC Soft Brown, which is one of my favorite shades. With a transition shade, you want to apply it with a big blending brush. There are lots of different kinds of blending brushes, and this one has very long bristles that are not very dense, so it's really going to spread the product around. This is the MAC 224. And you're just going to want to put that right in your crease. So windshield wiper motions, rainbows, do mini circles, whatever you want to call it, you really need to blend that out. Okay, after that, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Goddess. This is a really pretty brown toned orange with another blending brush. This one's from Makeup Geek, and this one has a little bit more dense bristles and they're not as long. I'll compare the two. This is the kind of brush you want to use for your transition shade because it's really going to make everything go on a little bit more sheer, and this is going to have the product be a little bit more concentrated. And really just want to concentrate that right in your crease and not blend that out near as much as the other color. Now for the lid, you want the lid to be the darkest color you have. I'm going back in with that Makeup Geek in Goddess and using my all-time favorite shade, Makeup Geek Bitten. I think I've gone through like 6 or 7 of these pans in the past year. I use this all the time. It's really pretty, but it's a little bit too red cranberry for me for this look since it is orange based, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix that with that Goddess color. And I'm applying it with, I'm applying it with a short shader brush. It's the short shader E20 from Sigma. As you can see, it's very short and very dense, so it's gonna really deposit that color on your lid right where you want it. And I'm just patting that onto my eyes from inner corner to outer corner. And then I'm going to go back in with that first brush we used to apply our transition color, and I'm just going to blend everything out, because when you're working with intense color, it is so important that you blend everything so that you don't end up looking like a mess. And if you didn't notice, I did take my product pretty far out. So if I were to leave it like this, I would kind of still just look like a disaster. But I'm gonna smoke at that lower lash line and really connect it up into here. It will all come together. But before we do the bottom lash line, I want to put on false lashes. I'm just going to be wearing Red Cherry number 43. These are some of my favorite lashes to wear when I don't have any eyeliner on, because the band is really thin and they just look like your natural lashes, but way better. So I'm going to curl my lashes and put on a really thin coat of mascara so that my little fake lashes have a base to sit on. And I'm just using L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara. And when we're not wearing any liner with this look, you want to make sure that you've really pinched your lashes next to those false lashes to make sure that it's sitting right on top of them. Now for the bottom lash line, this is what's going to bring this look all together. I'm going back in with that same transition shade that we used earlier, and I am going to be using a dome brush. It's a lot like a pencil brush, but it's not very pointed at the end. It's just very round. And I'm doing the exact same windshield wiper motions back and forth that we did earlier, just right underneath your lash line, all the way from inner corner to outer corner, and then out just a little bit more to really get that whole ring effect around your eyes. So if you're afraid that you're gonna end up looking like a raccoon if you put eyeshadow down underneath your eyes, you will not if you take the time to really blend it out. Okay, and then to finish off the look, I'm going in with a MAC 212. It is just a flat liner brush with Makeup Geek Goddess. You just want to press it rather than sweep it, because that is gonna make it fall down, and that's gonna be too dark of a color for it smoking out under your eye. You want this right next to your lash line. And then I'm gonna pop just a really light kind of shimmery shade up underneath my eyebrow. You can literally use any highlighting shade you want. I'm using Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma. Even though this shade is way too highlighty for me, I like to use a very sheer amount and blend it out. And then to finish off the eye, nope, that's not what it's called. L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara, and coating my bottom lashes. And that is it for the eyes. It's seriously so easy. As long as you blend everything together, it ends up looking beautiful. At least it does in real life. I don't know about on camera. Okay, now I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face. I'm first gonna set all those places where I put my concealer using Matte Mineralized Skin Finish in Light with a Sigma F35 tapered highlighter brush. I'm kind of gonna breeze through everything on the face and really give you in-depth tutorials in my next few upcoming videos of how to do highlighting and contouring and all that jazz. And then for contouring, I'm going in with Bobbi Brown Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in number 1 Golden Light using the NARS Eda brush. this thing is dirty. I shouldn't even show this. Okay. And then for blush, I am going in with MAC Peaches. I love this blush. It's so beautiful, but it's not shimmery, and I wanted to keep my cheeks a little bit neutral because the eyes are so dry. Gemma thinks that's important too. You really want to just focus on the eyes rather than your cheeks. This is my all-time favorite highlighter, Laura Mercier Highlight in 01. It is so beautiful and very buildable. It goes on really sheer, which I love. It is just gonna go right on my cheekbones, and then I'm gonna dab a little bit on my Cupid's bow as well. And then to set everything, I'm going in with Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder in translucent. There's no color, Jaymie. Okay. Anyways, I'm just using a giant face brush to do this. This is the Large Powder F20 from Sigma. And I'm just setting this all over my face to make sure I just went to all that effort to make my face looking good. I don't want it to melt off in the hot summer sun. And then of course, no look is complete without lipstick. MAC Shy Girl. It's a peachy nude. It kind of matches the eyes. It plays off the eyes, but at the same time, it isn't gonna compete with the eyes. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to share it with your friends on all your social media sites, and keep an eye out for my next upcoming videos because I am going to be doing that Beauty Basics series, just talking about the basics of makeup. So if you want to learn more about that, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, smile over. Smile over the camera. Mama? Yeah, Mama. I think what she's meant to say was subscribe to my mom's channel.